Hello everyone, this is a recap video for week 1. I said I wouldn't make a video in July, though here I am thinking about how am I going to remember this? So much happened already and it was so exciting and I just have to talk about it. This is my first recap video I've done during Artfight and I'm really looking forward to sharing with everyone everything that happened because it was so exciting and I literally couldn't stop myself from making this. Just a heads up too, this is completely unscripted and I'm literally just speaking straight from the brain before everything falls out. It's kind of like that, you know? So hey, video diary, let's just start straight from the beginning, and that's when Artfight was just about to begin. I was doing a countdown stream along with the community as we waited for it to begin. One of the first things I was up to was setting up my raffle wheel. If you don't know what I'm talking about, for Artfight 2025, I decided I'd switch to kind of making like a hit list, except of course, all entries would be put into a wheel, and that's how I would decide my attacks. This was all happening on Discord where people filled out a form to enter my folders, I called them, which is referencing that new feature that released a few months ago now with Artfight. Yes, quick recap, you can organize your bookmarks better. It's great. We love it. What a great update. When it came to my artistic goal for Artfight, I kind of wanted to do a bit of a genre shift in terms of what I was tackling for subjects. I'm trying to shoot for like a cyber fantasy sort of look, or maybe even something very magical girl inspired, while still including some of my sci-fi appreciations. You know how it is. Just imagine some anime episode and there's also cute stuff, okay? I'll leave it at that. I think the most impressionable thing to me about that stream though was when the actual official channel Artfight joined in chat on YouTube. Yes, like the account that posts the theme reveals and stuff. I felt butterflies in my stomach. I was starstruck over a website. And you know, to be fair, I'm always amazed by it. But to have Artfight in my chat, insane. I wasn't stuttering over here though. I had a mission. How can I become the spirit of Artfight? How can I get closer to it? Yeah, let me just play that clip here.
We love Artfight videos. Yay! Oh, thank you. I'm glad. Wait, Artfight. Wait a sec. Artfight. Hey, Artfight. Artfight. I have to tell you about my aspirations. I want to become the spirit of Artfight. I want to be like you, Artfight, as a concept. I'm ready to embrace the way of the worm, of the little worm on a string. I'm ready. Do you have any advice? How can I become more like the spirit of Artfight? How can I do it? I need advice from Artfight itself. No, yes, I had this aspiration because I was thinking, Artfight, you're kind of like Santa Claus. And I'm like the mall Santa Claus, Artfight. I'm like mall Santa Claus. I'm mall Artfight, and I want to know, how do you have so much spirit, huh? Everyone loves Santa Claus. We love you. Close your eyes. Imagine yourself as a worm drenched in paint. Wait, I'm imagining. Wait, I'm closing my eyes. I'm closing my eyes. Take a screenshot, everyone. This is advice from Artfight. Imagine yourself as a worm drenched in paint. I'm really feeling it. It's kind of slimy. Like we don't talk about how wet paint is sometimes and to be drenched in it. But no, I'm embracing it. I'm open-minded. Yes. I'm imagining pinks and blues and cyan. Yes. Wait, is there cyan paint? Surely there is. Light blue at least. Okay. And I'm a worm and I emerge anew. And then I'm a slightly better mall Santa. Let's go. Thank you for the advice. I think I understand now. I see a little bit more clear what it means to be the spirit of Artfight. No, I'm not questioning. Please. I was doing my best. I was just, I wouldn't ask a question about these things. I'm trusting. Is that bad? Amazing. Yes.
Yes, it was a moment, and a moment I will never forget. It is permanently emblazed into my mind forever. And now it is for you too. I hope. on the topic of silly moments, or really just silly things in general, let me tell you about the purple movement. If you are a regular, you already know what I'm about to say, but the purple movement is a tag you can use for characters that have the color purple in them. You go on Artfight, you find your purple OC, you add the tag purple movement, no space, and boom, you've joined. And you can search for this tag and find other purple characters. And it's been a really fun thing because I'm just thinking here, we collectively are taking up a chunk of Artfight, an organizable chunk where it's like, we claim this quarter. I plant this purple flag here, and this was from us. And I just think that's fun. You're probably confused, but it's just something that came around in chat last year when I was streaming, and we decided to bring it back, and it's been super fun just having that be a little thing that happens every stream where it's like, purple movement, yeah, purple movement, and now you know about it. If you haven't heard about it before, now you know. And you're invited. Of course you're invited. The purple movement must grow. It demands to grow. Moving on, another fun thing I decided to try this year has been little one-on-one collabs.
Yeah, what's this wheel featuring, huh? Well, what's the wheel featuring? Well, you see, there's Ray Spark, there's Ray, there's Spark, there's Ray Spark, there's Ray Spark, Ray Spark, Ray Spark. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Who am I going to be attacking today?
I'm nervous. The anticipation.
It's Ray Spark!
Yay!
Ray Spark, I'm going to attack you!
To explain the collab, basically it's like an art trade where I'm attacking the other person with art, they're on Team Fossils, I'm on Team Crystals. Little art trade vibes, but you know, it was a lot of fun trying that out, even if I was like, technical difficulties. But hey, I think I got the hang of it. And there's going to be another one for week 2 of July 2025. Next, I wanted to get into the topic of attacks I've been receiving and putting out there, but before that, I did want to do a little recap for how I even participate in Artfight, because, you know, the key word basically is I'm pretty casual. That does not mean I'm not passionate. I am very passionate. I'm just vibing out here, you know, doing more art than usual, having fun with each piece. And honestly, the more prominent thing that I'm excited about is the live streaming of it. I talk more about it in this video, though in summary, streaming has been a great way to just kind of have something on to help people out, both in finding each other and also just for that whole productivity aspect of like, yeah, hey, I'll be your background noise. I'll also talk a lot about Artfight and cheer you on because I love that. I love hearing everything everyone's been up to. I love how they've been able to attack each other to find each other within this little community that's growing. I'm basically trying to provide a little smaller platform, a little smaller room basically for people to make friends, you know, hang out, do art, cheer each other on, and to make sure it's as positive of a space as it can be. So now you kind of have an idea of how I participate, right? And if there's one thing that may come to mind, or one thing I'll tell you, it's that the battle ratio kind of gets a little insane because I just can't attack back everyone, okay? Each year has been crazy in its own way, but for week 1, let me tell you that as of July 7th, 2025, I have received 230 attacks for week 1, and I have submitted personally 3. And my little ratio thing here is looking like that. And it's mind-boggling. I don't know, okay? I don't know. I'm very, very thankful, okay? Don't be mistaken about this. I'm very thankful. What this has all been leading up to is my reaction streams, which I'm doing every single Friday. What was crazy about it? Well, I got through 97, and the stream was at like 6 hours and 30 minutes. And I was just doing my best out there, trying to give everyone as much time as I could. You know, how I do it is basically, if you attack me, I look at one of your recent attacks and one of your OCs, and your profile a little bit as well. Just kind of checking it out and sharing a link with everyone so, you know, they could potentially become a target for someone, or, they could be appreciated and potentially added to a hit list. Who knows, right? But yeah, that was one insane aspect of it, though another really prominent memory I had from that stream specifically, it was just kind of that accumulative building of a feeling. I feel things, yes, but it got to the point where this one little artwork here, which I'm gonna put the blame on this one, but it was like a group effort of everything I heckin' saw, I looked at this artwork right here. I was losing it.
How dare you? Snail pup? What are you doing? It's cute. I love it. This is adorable. I'm furious. I'm angry. I have a deep anger now. What are you doing, Snail Pup? What are you doing making such nice art? Thank you. Gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here. It's too cute. It's too cute for me. This many hours of just being like cool art? You can't expect me to be composed this whole time. Dapper little assistant Cyan. I love dapper little assistant Cyan. Look at this cute cat thing. Hey, little mug with the little dapper Cyan. This is everything I want to see in my Cyan, This is everything. This push through hour moment, it's not even because I'm like tired. It's because like the art's just been so amazing, and getting to see so much art, it's literally driving me insane. And I'm like, I'm angry. I'm angry. I'm so angry. We could. Maybe I should go compose myself. Yeah, you're right. You're so right. Otherwise, how am I supposed to react when I'm just like freaking the hell out?
I was like, I'm furious. Oh my gosh. In like the most positive way. Like that was just a silly, but even just thinking about it, I'm getting worked up again. Because I was like, oh my gosh, there are all of these amazing artists here doing this amazing art. And they're so cool, and I appreciate them so much. And I'm angry, That's probably the inappropriate word to say, but I'm just worked up. If I did not channel it through anger, I would have been in tears. Okay, that's what would have happened. I would have been in tears. Yeah, it was incredible. And for the weekend after that Friday, it was just a chill time. Got more art progress done. Even starting this cute piece here before having my day off on Monday. And yeah, it's Monday right now as I'm recording this. This was a day off, but I'm like, no, I need to record this. I need to get brain thoughts out now. Now. I can't let these memories slip from my hands because there's so many great ones, and you just need to know about it. And you need to know that Artfight can be incredible, especially when you're doing it in a community. When you're building a community or participating in one. When you're doing it with your friends, you're meeting new friends. It's so amazing. I just think about like a person. I think about a person in my mind. I'm like, I guess it's kind of like me. I think about myself. What do I need? Look, I'm an introvert. I can be a little bit anxious at times. So hey, we got this thing here. We got this Artfight thing that we can actually use to connect with each other, And after that, got this supportive community that just keeps pushing you forward, keeps pushing me forward to doing the best I can for you to do the best you can. And it's sweet, it's wholesome, and I love it. Other little random delightful things has just been getting familiar with people's OCs as they come up again and again, either on Discord or on stream. I get so impressed with either how many attacks people are doing, maybe if they're doing mass attacks, animations, really anything. Even if they're keeping it chill, I'm like, I respect. I'm so glad you're pacing yourself. Maybe you're being forced to be paced. Just like, I got other stuff to do, but I'm like, hey, here you are, hanging out. Thank you so much, That's kind of the main thing I wanted to talk about. There's, of course, a million other moments, mini moments, that hopefully I'll get around to clipping and making shorts of. But if there's just one last thing I want to touch on in terms of just how amazed I've been at you guys specifically, everyone who's been hanging out, enjoying my videos even, right? After these 3 years of doing YouTube stuff, streaming stuff, Twitch as well, to be so close to hitting 10K on YouTube as of, you know, again, the 7th of July, 2025. Just under 200 as I'm recording this. It's massive. It's not that important in the grand scheme. It doesn't really matter. Because you know how YouTube operates. It doesn't really rely on subscribers or anything like that. But that's besides the point. It's more about the fact that you all have been enjoying the stuff I've produced. Stuff I'm proud of. And if I was like, oh no, that's not as good. I've been getting better during all these years, right? During all these months. And to see so many people come in each art fight and also in between as I make other types of videos, other types of streams. It's amazing. And I'm super happy that you've been enjoying it. Enough to subscribe at least. And I really look forward to the future. And I feel really encouraged just to keep going and doing my best, okay? That's going to be it for our week 1 recap. If you would like to do some other things, well, 1, you can join the Discord server. It's 16 plus only, but it's in the description. 2, you can join in on streams and maybe become a member. You'll get access to a little badge and you'll be able to use some new emotes. And on top of that, you'll also have priority reply for YouTube videos because, yeah, I get a little overwhelmed sometimes, but hey, if you're a member, I would love to extend that gratitude, that appreciation by getting to you first, you know? Thanks again, everyone. I'll see you next time.